Hey, good morning, friends. Bill here, Sportsman Outreach. Hope you're having a good week. I want to talk to you for a few minutes this morning about John Coble. John Coble from Nashville, Tennessee, the greater Nashville area. And John and I have known each other quite a while. John preaches at the Tennessee Titans games. He was there on the pedestrian bridge last night at Nissan Stadium. And if you've never been to Nissan Stadium down there in downtown Nashville, man, it's an amazing good spot. I've been there quite a bit over the years. It's amazing to have a bridge from downtown Nashville going across, I think it's the Tennessee River or the Ohio River, going across to Nissan Stadium. And it's a big, wide pedestrian bridge, and they let you get on there and preach and pass out tracts. It's a great setup. And so it's a wonderful spot. If you live in the Nashville area, the greater Nashville area, or Southern Kentucky or something, I'd highly encourage you always see John on the events list rolling out through Facebook or the emails and join him. And but John and I have known each other probably since, 2010. I think several of us went up to Nashville, and we met John. He was, I think he was listed on the Great News Network director. I think that's what it was. And so we met him then, and have just been stayed in touch ever since. John has been a Super Bowl outreach team leader in Atlanta. He went to London with us one time. He's preached a lot of games. We've been together at the Derby some. So we spent quite a bit of time together. John does a great job preaching. He's faithful. He's faithful to Titans games, going downtown Nashville as well. And, just over the years, when you really realize you start putting the years behind you and you see who's faithful, John is one of those faithful evangelists. So I want to encourage you, if you live in the Nashville area or you live in a, 2-hour radius away and want to come, or you can drive for 10 hours, whatever works. John's a great guy to labor with. He knows the city. And come join him on the pedestrian bridge there at the Titans game or downtown Nashville. Nashville now has a hockey team, the Predators. They've had it for a couple of years. They draw good crowds. And then that downtown Broadway, downtown Nashville is a great spot. Just Nashville itself as a destination is a wonderful location because the country music industry is a attraction for tourists. And people go down to the Broadway area and they walk up and down that street. It's an unbelievable. They got wide sidewalks. And in normal times, they have the Country Music Association fan thing in early June. So that's lots of opportunities in Nashville, Tennessee. So if you want to go to Nashville, contact John, connect with him, and preach with him. So what I'm going to do right now is read John's testimony. And then at the bottom of these YouTube videos, I'll put the links to John's Facebook page and his sports fan page as well. That'll have a contact information, upcoming schedule for the Titans games. John says, I'm John Coble. I live in the Nashville, Tennessee area with my wife, Kara. I didn't grow up in a Christian home, but came to Christ just before high school. Many years later, in October 2008, I was experiencing severe back pain, went forward for prayer at a special worship and prayer service in my church. I didn't receive physical healing, but I did receive a burden for lost people and for sharing the gospel. My back eventually got better after months of physical therapy. I discovered great comfort in Living Waters ministry a few months later when my TiVo DVR spontaneously recorded The Way of the Master. I love it. In 2010, I had a tremendous blessing getting to attend Ambassadors Academy number 13, and as a result, got connected with Bill Adams and Sportsman Outreach. Got the year right. Yeah, like I said yesterday for Alex Burt Ray, man, Ray's just been a phenomenal trainer and mobilizer of open-air preaching. I think the website's livingwaters.com. Encourage you to always visit there. I don't know when their next Ambassador Academy is, but if I check it out and go, they do a great job. Last paragraph, since then, I participated in at least 10 outreaches sponsored by Sportsman Outreach. I regularly preach on the sidewalks and outside specials on weekends in downtown Nashville. Also preach at most of the Titans football home games. Proclaiming the good news has been the most exciting, meaningful adventure I can imagine. Praise the Lord. So John does a great job. He's easygoing, a lot of fun to be with, does a great job. He invites people to come with him as well. He's got a lot of good friends there in the Nashville area, and they come out and join them as well. I'm looking on this page to see when the next Titans game is. It was last night. They've got one on December the 6th and one on December the 20th. 2 more games to go. But again, contact John to preach with him in the area. If you've never been before, he's been through the Ambassadors Academy training, understands the fundamentals of it all and how to get out and stay out and so forth, and been with us a lot, like his bio says. He'd be a great guy to connect with. I hope you guys will join with John. Remember him in your prayers as he's preaching in and through Nashville, Tennessee. Take care. Thanks for listening.